welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I, of course, am Eric, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Mi Band. It's a fitness band by the company Xiaomi, and I think I'm saying that right. I'm sure if I'm not, someone will correct me in the comments, but it's X-I-O-A-M-I, Xiaomi. Now, that may sound to you like that's some cheap knockoff brand like you've never heard of it. Xiaomi is actually a really huge brand. They're one of the top, I think they're either the second or third largest smartphone manufacturer in the world now. They focus primarily on China, I believe India, a few other countries, not the US. If you're in the US, you might not have heard of them. If you're in Europe, you might not have heard of them, but they make really good products, really competitive, really quality. They are not a cheap Chinese knockoff manufacturer. They are a big-time manufacturer. They make good stuff. I had been interested in getting a fitness band, but I wasn't going to pay 50 bucks, 75 bucks, 100 bucks, which is what most of them cost, in order to see if I maybe or maybe wouldn't actually use it. I also didn't want to pay $10 or $20 for a really cheap Chinese knockoff one that wasn't going to work. But Xiaomi recently released the Mi Band, and because I knew them and knew that they're a good brand, I was like, hey, maybe I should check that out. So I did. This band cost about $20, so less than half of what most of the other ones you're familiar with, like Jawbone or Fitbit or any of those cost. And it does exactly the same thing, and it works great. Even does a few things that some of those maybe don't do. So let me take it off here so you can see exactly what it is. Now they do have different color bands that it comes in, but I like black because I'm not looking to be flashy. And it's just a silver pod. Now the silver pod pops in and out. You see the two little chargers there, and it has a little charger that you just stick it in, and has a USB on the end that you plug into your computer, and that's how you charge it. One thing that's great about this is different than most of the others. You charge this once, it lasts about 30 days. 30 days, that's pretty amazing. If you use it to alert you of lots of notifications and calls with vibration, it may only last 20 or 25. Still, a lot of the other ones you have to charge once a week or once every other week. This one, you're going to get 20 to about 30 days. And you'll see that when I show you the app later on. Because it's not just about this device, it's also about the app that goes with it. How good is the app? And you'll see the app for the Mi Band is a really high quality app. Very well done. I'll show it to you on my phone in just a minute. Anyway, it is really easy. It just pops into this band and you wear it on your wrist. And there you go. And you can see the lights flashing right there. Maybe you could have seen them. There is a motion if you have your arm down and you lift it up and look at it, then it flashes to let you know how close you are to your goal. There are 3 little LEDs, and those flash to let you know how close you are to your goal. Now the app itself is equipped to do a number of steps as well as sleep patterns. And it can also do other things such as an alarm, or it can vibrate when you get a call. I'll show you all that in the app in a minute. But again, it does everything that all the other ones do. It does very well at steps. None of these are exact with steps. No, I don't care if you buy a $500 fitness band, it's not going to be exact with your steps. But this is fairly accurate, as I would expect. It's also surprised me at how accurate it is when it comes to monitoring my sleep patterns. And I'll show you all that in a second. So this is the product. Let's jump on my phone so I can show you the app and show you what it does and what's so, that's the best way to see how well it works and how great it really is at what it does. Alright, so I'm going to open up the Misfit app, and when you open it up, one of the first things it does is sync. I synced just recently, so it's not going to do it this time, but if I pull down, you'll see it syncs and updates my steps. Now this is connected to the Misfit band using Bluetooth Low Energy BLE technology. For that reason, keep in mind this app and the Misfit band is said to be compatible only with Android 4.4 or higher. So keep that in mind, and you have to have a phone that is equipped with Bluetooth, I believe 4.0 or higher. It has to have BLE. which all the newer ones do, but if you have an older phone, that might be something to keep in mind. Now, here on this screen, you see steps. If you tap this, you get a graph of your steps and throughout the day. Now, if you swipe over, you get night sleeping. You'll see last night I got 7 hours and 41 minutes of sleep and 5 hours and 33 minutes of deep sleep. If you tap this, then you get a more detailed graph. The orange shows when you're awake, the darker is when you were asleep or in deep sleep, the lighter is when you were having light sleep. And you'll see there are little buttons here by wake up time. So if it gets it wrong, you can adjust that. The sleep time and the wake up time, but I'll tell you, it's amazingly accurate. I was very skeptical when I got this and first wore it to sleep, but it actually is very, very accurate at tracking not only when I go to bed and when I wake up, but also times when I have deep sleep, or especially like if I wake up or I'm having a night where I'm awake for 30 minutes in the middle of the night because I just wake up and I'm restless. You'll see it'll be orange. It's pretty accurate. If we go back over here, if you swipe up, you get more details about just your day, sleep, workout. You can see if you click that, you get more specific details. Feet, steps, how many calories you burned. It is able to detect if you're walking just because you're walking around versus if you're exercising. It does know the difference there. And if you tap the bar graph, you get a bar graph of your sleep. You can see today, you can see yesterday, the day before, how much deep sleep versus light sleep. This was a rough night. I did not get much deep sleep that night. And then if you hit the minus button, you get more of a this week versus last week. And as you've had it longer and longer, you can get more detailed with it, like this month versus last month, which is kind of cool. And you can hit the little runner to switch over to running. Same thing, today, yesterday, day before. Or you can go this week versus last week, how many steps you took. You can see average has average walk, average activity, calories burned, just lots of really great information. And you can see all these little, how it moves, the cool graphics that it has. This is a quality app. It's not a cheap, poorly written app. This is a really great quality app that was written really, really well, and they did a really good job with it. If you hit the three little dots up here, you get into your settings. You can set an alarm. So if you want to, you can set an alarm. You can have your Misfit band. It does have a vibrator in it, and it'll vibrate to wake you up. And it can be set so that it does that as you're in light sleep. It helps wake you up. You also have, in the settings, you can see the charge. I still have 82% battery left. Now this says it was charged 36 days ago. That's probably when it was charged before it left the manufacturer. But when I got it, I charged it to full charge, and that was about 2 weeks ago. And I'm still at 82% battery. So this may last me even past 30 days, which is awesome. And when you first get the app, you have to pair with your band, so you click Find Band. Band light color, you can choose the color of the LEDs. Now what this is for, you can do a little watch motion where your wrist is by your side and you lift your hand up and look at it like you would a watch, and it flashes either one LED, two LEDs, or three LEDs to let you know how far you've gone. When you get to 10,000 steps in a day, the whole thing vibrates and flashes to let you know, hey, you reached 10,000 steps. But you can set your own goal. Even though 10,000 is kind of the default, you can have a different goal if you want. Band location, you can use left hand, right hand, or neck. They do have a little thing, you can wear this around your neck. I don't know how well that does to detect your steps, but it is an option. For me, of course, I just have it on my left hand. And then you can also have it vibrate when you get incoming calls. Now, I don't use this, but my spouse uses that, loves that feature with the iPhone in order to be able to be alerted of phone calls when it works. So it does work. In case you were wondering, it is for Android or iPhone. The newer iPhones have BLE, so you can use it with those. And then you can also have it vibrate with notifications. Now this would be for all notifications, and that would definitely be more than I would be interested in. But just so you know, if you have an Android phone, there is an Android version of the app that's been modified that will allow you to have it vibrate and flash the LEDs only for certain notifications. So that may be something you may be interested in. You can research that online. Again, that's not an official, it's the official app, but modified to allow for more stuff. And hopefully the official app will get that feature soon. Because with the LEDs and the vibration in there, you can you could use that for text messaging to get alerts of text only or something like that. Would be really cool. So hopefully they'll add that to the official app soon. Anyway, I believe that's pretty much all there is. It's really great app, works really well, very simple, has everything you need. Like I said, has everything that the more expensive bands have, except a lot of them, if you read the reviews, they don't even work that well. This I have found to work really well, be very accurate. It's been great for me, and really beautiful, elegant app they've created and a nice material design, and the app is available on Android or on an iPhone. So that's the Mi Band. As you saw, great app, excellent product, works really well, and you can get it on Amazon for about 20 bucks. I have a link in the description below. You can click that link, jump straight over to it. You will not find another fitness band for this price that works this well. And in fact, if you read reviews of some of those more expensive ones, then you'll probably find out that some of the $50 ones, some of the $75 ones probably don't work as well as this one. Because a lot of them that are priced high, you read reviews and you find out they malfunction a lot, they don't last, they don't do a good job, they just don't work well. This one works great. So I highly recommend it. I love mine. Very good purchase. Something I've been very happy with. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you know anyone who might be interested in picking up one of these, then please share this video with them. You can do that on Facebook, Google, Twitter, even email. All those buttons are down there. Just push the right one. Check out my channel for all kinds of other products, gadgets, household products, even dog product reviews to find out about more cool, great stuff. And check out my Android app reviews if you have an Android phone. Anyway, that's it. Until next time. So have a great day.